Damn it, Doug, wake up!
Oh shit, it's match time! Oh god, I'm sorry guys, I fell asleep anticipating this match. I'm sure all of you are doing the same. This is round 2. It might be between different leagues, but this is round 2, and a chance for Tony to get a win against me. He used to call me the fake Irishman. That's all right. It's going to be fun. But in all honesty, this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Sorry I fell asleep, but let's jump into this.
What's going on, buddy?
You
So,
go to the funeral.
no, I do wear clothes that I would like to be, buried in on a daily basis.
Okay.
We're not here to talk about me. Let's talk about you and Doug real fast, and let's talk about the fact that Doug just did everything that all of the leagues are doing with you. They're sleeping on you, and we're here to show them that you actually know something. How are you feeling about today's match?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I've spent the last week trapped in this room thanks to COVID, so I've had nothing to do but watch movies. So, dear God, I'm slowly going insane. Please, I need to see the outside of the world sometime. Please. Just double check. Is the world still on fire?
Most of the West Coast is, and
Okay.
yes, we are not dealing with it well.
I might just stay in for another week, Ben.
Probably for the best.
Should be a good match. Doug's a good player. Like he's a fake Irishman. The only thing truly Irish about him is his hair at this moment in time. But it'll be fun.
3,333 trees. That's how Doug speaks Irish.
I'm gonna get kicked my ass kicked if any of my Irish relatives see this.
Oh, we're done.
Bye.
Second, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
that was the best.
I know. Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Tringles. Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Singles. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and we are in Season 5. And man, do we ever have a match for you today. It is going to be fantastic and fun, I can guarantee you, but I can't do this alone. I'm going to bring somebody in here that you guys haven't seen in a little while, but he is awesome, and he's one of my best friends. He is Full Metal Trivia's head editor, Big Papa Jeff. How are you? How you doing, Jeff?
Ladies.
Well, we got ourselves a match today between two people who are known for their fun-loving times, but when it comes to trivia, they get down and dirty and serious and play this game to win. And I think that they're going to have to. They're definitely going to have to get through each other to move on to the next stage in singles world. What do you think?
I think Jay summed it up perfectly when he was talking about Tony. Tony is a player that everybody usually sleeps on. Everybody thinks of insert name here. They think of Tony as kind of the weak link, but he has shown consistently now throughout multiple matches that he is not somebody to sleep on and is definitely a legitimate threat to anyone around him. But Doug also too, he last time he was here, he took a loss in the ring, but what happens when somebody takes that first loss? They use that as fuel for the fire and to just keep going forward and to propel forward in that next match. And this is that next match. So this could very well be a trial by fire for a lot of these players, but we're just going to see what happens. But I'm excited for tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I agree, and for our fans out there ready to watch this, we've got Doug Cassel in the ring. He played in a triple threat during the tournament last year to try to crown our new singles champion, but unfortunately succumbed to the triple threat of doom. But now he's back. Tony, you know what? Tony, he's sort of following in his partner's Jacoby's footsteps. He's put a lot, moving upwards, and that says a lot for him as well. So I agree. I'm very, very excited to see this match. What do you say we get some introductions?
Let's get these guys in.
Introducing first, he has a strength of Aardman animation. He is Tony Healed, and his opponent coming in with a strength of Kevin Williamson movies. He is the sleepy one, Doug Cassel. Wake up, Doug.
Oh, it's time. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. I heard people talking bullshit, and I was like, we got to do this.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Second here, I'm gonna move some people out, move some people back in. There we go. Okay, guys. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, guys. Here is the rules for round number 1. Jeff, you want to read those to them, please?
Absolutely. These guys should probably know them by now, but if you're watching at home for the first time, here's how round number 1 works. Our competitors are going to get the same 8 questions from 8 different categories across various realms of movie trivia. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers down on a whiteboard, pens and paper, whatever means they have necessary. We do not discriminate here. After those 15 seconds, you will then show and say what you have written down. Correct answers are worth 1 point. Incorrect answers get you nothing but good old dirty shame. If a competitor answers all 8 questions correctly in round 1, they will have the opportunity to answer a bonus question to go up a maximum of 9 points going into round number 2. And our housekeeping rules for our competitors: you have 3 repeats, 1 challenge used throughout the match. Use them wisely, and to just keep your hands visible at all times. Jazz hands, so there's no outside shenanigans.
Excellent. Awesome. How about I take evens today?
All right, sounds good. Doug, are you ready?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I like the dirtiest of shames?
You are a sick, sick man, but we'll talk about that after the stream.
Cool.
That's what
I
you find
appreciate
about-
that.
That's what you find on Full Metal Mingles.
Gotcha. Doug 33. I like Long Beach walks. We got this.
I'm pretty sure this Full Metal Mingles will be on MTV 8 The Ocho in due time. But until then, we got a match to get going. In the words of the great Mills Lane, let's get it on. Good luck tonight, gentlemen. Your first question tonight is going to come to you in the category of directors. What was John Singleton's directorial debut?
Such a sad loss to the director community. He's so young.
What I love about him was his television work. He was part of probably one of the most underrated FX shows right now, Snowfall.
5,
If you haven't watched it, I highly encourage you all to watch Snowfall.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Mr. Tony
That'll be Boys in the Hood.
and Doug.
Boys in the Hood.
Both starting it off correct, Jeff.
Nicely done. That's what we like to see.
Start. All right, guys. Your second question comes in the category of action adventure. Who plays private investigator Joe Hallenbeck in The Last Boy Scout? I don't care what anybody says. This movie's awesome. I love it.
One of my favorite action movies from the 90s.
So
This movie is just so freaking good.
Andrew?
Bar hasn't seen this to anybody watching at home because this movie was made after 1953. So
You gotta go back more. It's like the 40s.
at a couple of years.
And heads down. Doug, what do we got, Doug?
Bruce Willis.
And Tony.
Bruce Willis.
Both correct again.
Like what I'm seeing so far, 2-2. Keeping the momentum going as we go into question number 3, which comes in coincidentally enough, Andrew, classics. In Arsenic and Old Lace, where do the Brewster sisters bury their victims?
This is so good. This whole movie is so good.
Bar, notch one up on your end. This is a good classic. This is a very good classic.
Okay.
You can't complain. Yes, Bar just put in the private chat. I win. Yes, he wins.
2 and
This is how I
1.
win.
Pens down. Back to Tony. Tony, what'd you get?
Is it Under the Floorboards?
And Doug.
The Basement.
One of you is correct. It is The Basement. So Doug will take an early lead.
Which would technically be Under the Floorboards.
Technically, I can't give you that.
There's floorboards on every floor. There's basement.
As a survey says with the line judge, no.
That's right. All right. All right, guys. Fourth question comes in my favorite category. Horror/thriller. I love how you see how I did that for you there, Doug. Horror/thriller, not just horror thriller.
I challenge if it's a Stephen King question. If it's a Stephen King location question, I'm leaving. If Doug is able to answer this question by showing his tattoo,
all right.
Do I get extra points?
In the category of horror thriller,
where is it set?
In what movie does Paris Hilton play a character who gets impaled through the head by a metal pipe?
Look at him go.
I'm very happy.
Oh man. I love that, like, in recent news right now, she's basically coming out and saying that all those years in the mid 2000s was a character.
Yeah,
the documentary is fantastic.
Yeah, I know she just came out with her memoir too. So
4, 3.
Hashtag bring back the simple life.
Oh, I know, God. Let's go to Doug. Doug, what'd you get?
House of Wax.
And Tony.
House of Wax.
There you go. Both gets it correct again.
Love it. Loving it. All right. Reaching the halfway point, we now go into question number 5. Comes in the category of Oscars. How many Coen Brothers films have been nominated for Best Picture? Either combined or just Joel?
We will give you 20 seconds on this.
We'll give you a little bit extra time for this one. Thoughts on the Coen Brothers, Sandy?
You know, I wasn't a big fan, but I don't mind them now. I actually quite enjoy a lot of their movies. So
I look at them as an acquired taste. They're an acquired taste. It takes a while.
Yeah,
it's like Novocaine. Give it a little bit of time, it'll get there.
I'm not a big fan. I'm a human being. Dad jokes.
5.
They're great.
Oh, Muscle Tough.
3,
Thanks.
2, and
I'm a
1.
father of this tattoo.
Tony, what'd you get?
3.
And Doug.
I also said 3.
Oh, I wish we could, take one of these movies away, but the answer is 4.
No.
Looking forward. Go ahead, Jeff.
Fargo, No Country for Old Men, True Grit, and A Serious Man.
Oh, True Grit. Son of a bitch.
Okay. All right, guys. And I get both my favorite categories. Non-US films is your 6th category. The climactic fight scene towards the end of Police Story takes place in what type of location? Doug to the board fast. I don't even think he moved his board away.
Want to see him do it again.
I just hope I'm right.
And this guy was sleepy before a match.
5, 4, 3, 2.
That's funny. Non-US movies have never been British.
All right.
Every time I'm always saying, going, oh, they might ask about like Monty Python, they might ask about something like that. No, it's always weird. Or like fucking Canada, I got once. Canada is just America.
And the Canadian is fuming.
I'm going to get answers from Doug only in this round. Go ahead, Doug.
A mall.
And Tony.
This might be weird translation, but I put a market. So
could we get a side ruling on this one?
Only challenges. Like it has to be in a challenge. So we're gonna say no to market. Market is not the answer that we have down here. And I know from listening to British people before that they do know what the mall is.
We call it the shopping center, but the market. To be fair, market is kind of similar indoor and outdoor, but yeah, screw it, whatever.
Okay. So Doug will get.
I'll take the xenophobia heart to heart. Forget the point where 1 minute ago I called Canada just America. Please forget that point. You're all xenophobic. Go fuck yourselves.
We will get you the phone number for your latest local politician after the match.
I wish to speak to human resources.
Honey,
do we have an HR here for Full Metal?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
It's Malcolm. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to question number 7.
Question number 7, gentlemen, will come to you in the category of animation. Who plays Evelyn Deaver in The Incredibles 2?
I think because it's The Incredibles and they're bad people, bad guys and heroes in that one, that we should call her Evelyn Deaver.
Ooh, spoiler alert, Sandy, spoiler alert.
I'm just saying.
But Son's getting into more and more movies, and he is in a big Incredibles kick right now. He loves this movie.
2, 1. Pens down. Tony, what'd you get?
Catherine Hahn?
And Doug.
Catherine Keener.
Catherine Keener is the correct answer.
So close, Tony. So close.
All right, as we move into our final question from this round, is in one of my favorite categories, plot summary. Name the film. The true story set in the 70s of newly appointed African-American coach and his high school football team on their first season as a racially integrated unit.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
No, please talk.
No, I don't want.
We can't.
Are you sure?
We could fix this in post. We could. But
I feel like there's going to be a lot of fixing in post of what I've said.
For
The views and opinion of Tony Hill do not align with the views of
There's a reason it's taken over a year and a half to have me on screen without Jacoby.
Doug, what do you got, Doug?
No one seems to actually be able to do this, but remember the Titans.
And Tony.
Remember the Titans.
There we go. Good way to finish off round number 1. All right, guys, we are going to take a very, very quick timeout, and we're going to do some score calculations. We'll be right back after this. All right, guys, we're back, and after a quick score calculation, Jeff, what is the score we got today?
Well, we got ourselves a pretty tight match going on of round 1 now. We have Doug currently in the lead with 7 big points. Not far behind him, though, with Tony is going to be 4 points, but it's still very much in the realm for Tony to come in with the sweep and possibly come in with the lead coming out of round 2. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Can you read us the rules for round number 2? I'll read them their categories.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, your rules for round number 2. The leading competitor will decide to go first or second. After that, the person then going first will bet on either the color red or black. Once we get our selection there, a wheel will be spun with various different categories throughout movie trivia. If it lands on a category that they like or do not like, they can choose to keep it or respin. Keeping in mind, if they do respin, they will then have to stick with where the wheel lands. If it lands on the player's chosen color, they will have the opportunity to select the category for themselves. If it lands on their opponent's color, the opponent could then select the category for them. From the chosen category, then, they will receive 4 questions valuing in 2 points apiece. Multiple choice is available for 1 point, knocking the point spread down. But if the player answers it incorrectly, the opposing player could come in and steal the points. Sandy, while we get everything going, do you want to read tonight's categories?
Absolutely, guys. The categories are being read for the first time to these guys, and they are in no particular order. 2010s actor-director combos, rock and roll, baby. Movies about or inspired by rock music. Quotes. The year 1999. My favorite year movies. True crime movies. Scores and soundtracks. Let's party! Movies with or about parties. Comedy. Jason Reitman. And the strength categories written by Kevin Williamson is Doug's strength, and Aardman animation is Tony's strength, as well as the aforementioned red and black as shown by me and by Jeff, red and black.
All right. So
you're in the lead. are you going to go first or second at the wheel?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
All right.
What color would you like?
I would like to bet on black. That's so unoriginal, but I'm still gonna do it.
Can we play with the FPTL rules? But if you say bet on black, you automatically lose all your points. Because that is a legit rule we have on FPTL. Because I fucking hate that every time. Every time I do the card, it drives me insane.
All right. Do you want to read the questions for?
Well, we got to spin the wheel
Yeah.
to see
Well, that's right.
what Doug would land on.
No, just give him random category. Why not? I can get the FPTL ones for you if you want.
What kind of mood am I in?
As you see, I have your starting color. Black.
Yeah, green screen's messing up with it.
It is messing with. I see that it's black though.
All right. Okay.
I see the wording.
Yeah, the green screen is best.
Your green screen does not like it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Cool.
Okay. So, are you ready for your first spin, Doug?
Let's go.
Here it comes.
Round and around it goes. It will seem to stop on what looks to be Aardman animation. Would you like to keep it or respin?
I'm gonna go ahead and respin.
All right. Pretty safe bet that was going to happen. And whatever you get.
Yes, keeping in mind where it lands now is where you will be stuck.
Oh, no.
Looks like we'll be stuck with Aardman animation. Fate would so have it. Doug, are you ready for your questions?
Let's do it.
All right, first question in Aardman animation. What kind of animal is Nick in Chicken Run? Gonna need an answer in 5.
A rooster.
Rooster is incorrect. Tony, chance for a 2-point steal.
If I am correct, Nick is one of the rats that sell them materials. So I'm going to say rat.
Rat is correct for a big 2-point steal. Brings it within 1 of Doug now. Doug, your second question. What Aardman animation film features a cast that includes James McAvoy, Jim Broadbent, and Hugh Laurie?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Early Man, B, Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, C, Arthur Christmas, or D, Flushed Away.
I'm going to use one of my repeats.
Okay. Doug is going to use his first repeat, 2 remaining. Again, the repeat of the question. What Aardman animation film features a cast that includes James McAvoy, Jim Broadbent, and Hugh Laurie? Your multiple choice options are A, Early Man, B, Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, C, Arthur Christmas, or D, Flushed Away.
Arthur Christmas.
Arthur Christmas is correct for 1 point.
Delightful film. People should watch it.
Yes, it is. Very underrated, everybody.
Aardman animation very underrated by you fucking Yankees.
No, Aardman animation from an animator. That's good stuff. All right, Doug. Third question in Aardman. Who voices Cutlass Liz in The Pirates, Band of Misfits?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, Penelope Cruz, B, Salma Hayek, C, Jennifer Lopez, or D, Rosie Perez.
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz is incorrect. Tony, chance for 1 point steal. Your options one more time are A, Penelope Cruz, B, Salma Hayek, C, Jennifer Lopez, or D, Rosie Perez.
I believe it's B.
B, Salma Hayek is correct for 1 point.
Ties up the game.
No, brings it within 1 still.
Yeah.
All right, and Doug, your final question in Aardman animation. In Flushed Away, who is England playing in the World Cup?
Multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice options are A, Germany, B, Denmark, C, Switzerland, or D, Iceland.
Can I get my one free repeat of the options?
Okay, repeat the options. Is it A, Germany, B, Denmark, C, Switzerland, or D, Iceland?
Switzerland.
Switzerland is incorrect. Tony, chance for 1 point steal. Options one more time. A, Germany, B, Denmark, C, Switzerland, or D, Iceland.
They are recreating 1966 when England won the World Cup against Germany.
Germany is correct for the 1 point steal and tying the game now.
Yep, tied the game now. Doug's going to need some steals in the next round. But we will bring in Tony's manager, Jay Burns, as we get you over to your color.
Those were very British questions.
They were terribly British.
Are you ready for your first spin, Tony?
No. Give me a second. All right, I'm ready.
All right, here it comes.
I like the boost of confidence.
Ooh.
Rock and roll, baby. Movies about rock music. Would you like to keep it or respin? You can consult with your manager.
So I'm trying to think of movies off the top of my head that might appear in it, like apart from biopics. Like I'm not really sure. Maybe Rock of Ages. Like
How confident are you in those? Because if you're not confident and you can't name a whole lot right off the top, I would say spin again.
Yeah, I would say I'm thinking respin because I think that would be something Doug's good in because he's into his music. So yeah, let's respin.
Okay.
Let's try and make sure Doug doesn't get steals. There is no thievery allowed. The Irish heritage has been ruined too often.
All right, here comes your next spin.
Keeping in mind where the wheel lands is where we are stuck. And it's looking like we are going to go to true crime movies.
Okay.
True crime.
You got this all day.
Yeah.
Remember, multiple choice. You're tied. The least you can do is cut the. If he gets a chance to steal, you can cut it down to one. But trust your gut. You got this.
All right.
You got repeats too. Use them.
I do.
All right, I will be proctoring these questions to you as soon as I can find them. There we go.
I've now just realized that. I just want to put it out for a fact. I now know one of the questions that would have been a rock movie because Sandy, you would have put it in there, and I'm just going to say fuck Prince once again. Purple Rain 100% would have been in that rock movie. I just thought of it then. I just realized that I had the option to be able to insult Prince to your face.
First Prince, first.
Didn't you just do that?
Wow, I'm just like, wow. Okay. All right, here's your questions in true crime. In the 1912 movie, no. All right, here we go. All right, question number 1. Around what holiday does Sonny go into a coma caused by diabetic shock in Reversal of Fortune?
I have never heard this movie, so multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, Halloween, B, Thanksgiving, C, Christmas, or D, New Year's Eve.
Reversal of Fortunes. I'm gonna take a wild punt at New Year's Eve.
That is incorrect, Doug. Chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Halloween, B, Thanksgiving, C, Christmas, or D, New Year's Eve.
I've never seen this movie, Christmas.
And that's correct for 1 point.
Nicely done. Takes the lead.
All right. Tony, your second question in true crime movies is, without any water, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Who plays David Schultz's wife, Nancy, in Foxcatcher?
Oh God. I can see a face. Multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Naomi Watts, B, Sienna Miller, C, Carey Mulligan, or D, Rebecca Hall.
Carey Mulligan?
That is unfortunately incorrect. Again, chance for a 1 point steal. Doug, here are your options. A, Naomi Watts. B, Sienna Miller. C, Carrie Mulligan. Or D, Rebecca Hall.
Rebecca Hall.
That is also incorrect. You were looking for Sienna Miller. All right, your
Don't you off your big ball to me.
third and second to last question in this round, Tony, is what political position does Whitey's brother Billy have in Black Mass?
Oh dear God, this is going to be a stupid American one, but isn't. I'm
Five.
going to say one. All right, screw it. Senator.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice big 2 points there.
You get some points, took the risk, and with the risk came the reward. And
Takes the
your
lead.
Takes the lead. Final question in this round. Who plays the title character in 1968's The Boston Strangler?
Oh, son of a bitch! I've asked a question about this before. It's someone that you don't think of. I have a name in my head, but I'm gonna play safe just in case. A multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Henry Fonda, B, Alan Arkin, C, Tony Curtis, or D, Warren Beatty.
Tony Curtis.
For 1 point. And the end of that round, we have got lots of points to add up here, and we're going to be right back after this short break. Well, Jeff, you know what? We got some scores counted in that little break we have here, and what a change of scenery we have right now. I have Tony coming ahead of Doug, 11 points to 9. It is still anybody's game, but what did you think about that round?
You know, I mean, Doug, getting a strength from an opponent is always tough, but I think he did well with what he was given, and I think he did fine with it. Tony, I think he showed very well with True Crime, and it probably wasn't the best one on the wheel for him, but he was able to work with it pretty well. But this game is far from over yet, people. I'll say it's only a 2-point spread. Things happen in round 3, a lot of things.
And while we're talking about round 3, Jeff, read him the rules, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 3, the final round will work just like this. There will be 3 questions asked to our competitors. 1 question worth 2 points, 2 questions worth 4 points each. There's no multiple choice available, but there's also no stealing of the points. A wheel will be spun to determine a movie that was given. Our competitors were given a big list of movies to study over the past couple days. The wheel will be spun, and on one of those movies, they can choose to either keep it or respin. They only have 1 respin, so they have to choose it very wisely. If a movie has no questions remaining for a respective point value and a player lands on it, they will get a technical respin. The player behind will start answering questions first. Once that player ties or moves ahead of their opponent, the other player will get their first question. Each player will go back and forth answering their questions until a player is mathematically eliminated.
Absolutely. And if you want to just read them what their movies that they were given to.
Absolutely. The movies selected for round 3 tonight are Dr. Sleep, Step Brothers, Dumb and Dumber, The Missing Link, Nightbreed, The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, The Day After Tomorrow, and A Few Good Men.
All right. So that means, Doug, you are trailing by 2 points. So if you are to answer your first question right, then you can possibly take the lead on your next question. Are you ready for your first spin?
Yeah, so.
All righty. No.
Spin is away. We'll land on The Day After Tomorrow. Would you like to keep it, or would you like to respin it? Okay, he's going to keep it. Since you had Tony in round 2, did you want to take Doug for here? Okay.
Okay, Doug, as soon as I find this amazing movie that Andrew Barr loves so much.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. In Day After Tomorrow, your 2-point question to tie the game. Who plays Laura Chapman? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know it is, but I'm not gonna be able to warn him.
Hands down. We were looking for Emmy Rossum.
Or Rosem, whichever.
Okay, so we now move to your first 4-point question. This will pull you into the lead and force Tony to answer a question. Are you ready for your spin?
Yeah.
Spin is away.
All right, and we're back the Day After Tomorrow.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Doug, your first 4-point question in the Day After Tomorrow. What pops out of a drawer on the ship that scares Brian?
A rat.
Did you say a rat?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. We were looking for an inflatable raft.
Okay, so this is the situation we're in. Doug has one question remaining. He needs to hit this in order to take the lead and put the pressure back on Tony. If he misses, it will be a technical knockout for Tony.
That's correct.
Doug, you still have a repeat. You do have a respin available. You still have your 2 repeats. Best of luck to you.
And a respin. Are you ready?
Yep.
Spin is away. Oh. And just misses what would have been his favorite, but lands on a few good men.
Respin.
Okay.
He's going to use his respin. And looks like we are going to stick with the Day After Tomorrow.
All right, Doug. This is for all the marbles. What does the homeless man steal before entering the library the first time?
I'm not gonna waste any time. A watch.
And your winner by technical knockout, Tony Heald. The answer we were looking for was hot dogs. He steals a little bag of hot dogs from the vendor and shares them with his dog later at the library. Unfortunately, that is the end of our match today, but we had a great time. Even though this match ended prematurely, we are going to get right to our competitors in just a second while we talk to Doug. Doug, tough one today, buddy.
It's just how this year's gone. I'm a good trivia player. Give me stuff that I know. I didn't have time to study, and I'm not making excuses, but I just started a new job. When I start a new job, I don't have time to study weird things out there. I'm not saying Aardman's weird, but it's hard to get a hold of those movies if you don't have them already. The round 3, what can I do? It's wheel spins. If I can't study the round 3 movies, I can't study them. Emma Rossum, I knew that she was Fiona Gallagher. Couldn't pull in any past that. I knew that she was in Phantom of the Opera. Couldn't pull in any past that. Good job, Tony. Hey, man, you did what you had to do. I didn't sleep on you. I was making a joke in my promo, so don't think I was sleeping on you ever. As far as this season, I'm probably out. I'm now 0-2, but it's always a pleasure to play.
Absolutely, Doug. You know what?
Never count yourself out, man. You played a great game tonight. You know,
You did. You came out super strong in round number 1. 7 out of 8 points. That's nothing to sneeze at. I wish I had that on my record at some point in time. Exactly. So, thanks again for playing today. Awesome job.
and best of luck to you with the new job as well.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
All right. Well, dejected but not deterred. You can see the passion inside of him.
He's going to come back next match stronger than ever.
Exactly. I think that's exactly happened.
Third time is the charm, we all know.
Let's talk to our winner today, Tony, and his manager, Jay Burns. Tony, pretty fantastic match today. You didn't play as well as you probably wanted to in round number 1, getting 4 out of 8. 4 out of 8's nothing to sneeze at either. So you kept up to him, a little bit there. But round number 2, you got what you needed to get, and that was some steals away from him rolling your strength, and then getting that big 2-point, senator pick was a hell of a get that really solidified your lead over him going into round number 3, and you didn't have to answer any round number 3s. How do you feel about your overall performance today?
Yeah, I feel good. Like round 1, I would have liked to get 1 or 2 more points, but what can you do? It's just the nature of the beast. Round 2, Hardman is literally what we're brought up on, especially up here. So I need him quite well. I got lucky with the true crime and just being able to just look my way through, and I'm now 4. I don't know when the other team match has been released, but I am now undefeated in Full Metal, and I've never had to answer a single round 3 question yet. So Jesus wept. I'm scared of when I actually have to do it.
You're gonna get a whopper once it happens.
I'm 100%. It'll be just like at minute 72 in the film. What's the exact word on the Bible I said?
Don't worry, Tony. I've already spoken to Andrew, and your next match will be nothing but Canadian movie questions.
God damn it.
And Prince questions.
And Prince, exactly.
I just to quickly say, I do feel bad for Doug. Like, this is really a case to tell 2 stories where Doug started a new job this week. He had a lot of stuff on his plate, whereas I've literally, as I said, I've had COVID this week. I've been sick as a dog. All I've been able to do is literally just lie on that bed and just watch movies and write questions about them. So I feel so bad because if it was in any other day, Doug probably would have had me. But it's just like I just got lucky with being able to have the time to be able to study.
Jay, any final thoughts on your competitor tonight and his journey this season?
Look, Tony did amazing tonight. He stumbled a little bit right out the gate. It was unfortunate that Doug gets Ardman in round 2. Had Doug gotten anything else, I think it would have been a completely different story. It's a tale of the wheel tonight. But let's put it this way. Doug, don't hang your head down. We won a trivia match. You're winning in life. You're losing weight. You got a job. Like, I would rather have all of those than a win in a trivia match. I love you, buddy. You're one of my best friends in this league. You're just one of my best friends, period. And I hate to beat people, but like I said at the beginning of the match, and I know you weren't sleeping on him. I don't think anybody actually sleeps on Tony as much as they used to. But, he did come through and he answered questions that nobody had probably thought that he would be able to answer. He did amazing. And Doug, I'm 0-2 also. So you want a match? Let's go, baby.
Oh, that would be so good. I wanna host that match.
Book it. Book it.
I'm really, really sorry to say this, guys. That's not Jay's idea. I already wrote it down.
Oh, also,
now, this
I love Wawa
Doug versus Jay. Done. So, there we go. All right, guys. Well, you guys played amazing. Tony, once again, I want to say congratulations to you. One of the most improved players that we have seen, and that's saying a lot. And when you can, like, my skill level is going down because I'm getting older and I can't remember as much stuff. Yours are going up. So that's awesome. And Jay, it's always a pleasure to see you and your long ass hair. So thanks again.
It's almost time to donate.
Almost. All right, Jeff. Well, you know what? That's going to be it for us. Any final thoughts on that match?
I hope this finally detracted or silenced some of the people who have been sleeping on Tony. Tony's legitimate people. Doug is very much a legitimate threat too. And I love when personal triumph comes into play, and especially for Doug right now. I'm very happy for him, and I hope everybody continues to succeed, not just in trivia, but just in life. So keep fighting the good fight, everybody. Let's keep going.
Awesome. All right, that is going to be it from us at Full Metal Trivia Singles Edition today. Thank you, everybody, for watching this movie. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thanks so much for sharing it. Thanks so much for subscribing if you do. Please come to us. If you like movie trivia and you're seeing this just for the first time, because you see an incredibly handsome bald man and an incredibly handsome facial hair man over there, and you just said, hey, I'm going to check that out, and you liked it and you want to play, shoot me a message on Facebook and join us and put something in the post. We really like it. For all of us at Full Metal Trivia, have fun, watch movies.